This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. The hard-hitting football action is getting even better with Prize Picks. The weather might be changing, but the feeling of being right never gets old. So keep the season rolling on Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. We are in the thick of football season, and some of y'all might be feeling down. But don't worry, that's why we have Prize Picks to keep you going for the rest of the season. Week 11 of football was something. Josh Allen, six total touchdowns, 3 passing, 3 rushing, more on Prize Picks all day, baby. Prize Picks is the only app that offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Want to pick more on Josh Allen pass yards, rush yards, touchdowns? Now you can pick all 3 of them in the same lineup, only on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Download the Prize Pick app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, and there's my partner adjusting his camera, my co-host, Liberty City's own Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, a former Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. That is Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button. And go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We would like to thank each and every one of you for your eyes, ears, and word of mouth. Thanks to you, Nightcap has become the phenomenon that we are. And only because of you will continue to rise because of you. So again, thank you for your support and your continued support. Make sure you just head over to LaPortierCognac.com so you can support Shea by LaPortier, especially if you can't find it in a state or city near you. We're coming if we're not already there, but you can order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. It's the best tasting premium VSOP cognac on the market. Don't take my word for it. Compare it. Try it against other premium VSOPs, and I'm sure you'll be convinced, like we are, that it is the best tasting premium VSOP cognac on the market. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. Check out my media company page on all of its platforms. That's Shay Media, and my clothing company 84, with 84 being spelled out. That link is pinned in the chat. Well, guys, you just saw a beatdown just happened. The Cowboys beat the Raiders by the score of 33-16. George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb spent Dallas opening series on the bench. Coach's decision reportedly violating team rules. We'll get to that in a minute. But the Cowboys run their record to 4-5-1, so there's 7 games left, Ocho. The Raiders fall to 2-8. No surprise there. Dak was sensational tonight, 25 of 33, 268, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He did have the strip sack fumble.
Yeah.
Javonte Williams ran the ball 22 times for 93 yards. They had 31 rush attempts, 114 yards. George Pickens led the charge, 9 carries for $144 and a touchdown. CeeDee had 5 for 66 and a touchdown. And Jake Ferguson had 4 for 16 and a touchdown. CeeDee's kicking himself. I mean, Dak could have thrown him a better ball. He sped himself up more than what he needed to. But
right.
CeeDee, he got to make that catch. Geno, 27 of 42, 238, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. The running game was terrible. The offensive line is terrible. The center is a god awful. I don't like to say this, but y'all saw it. How many safety? How many sacks did he give up? He was just overmatched. And Ocho, this is not, hindsight.
Yeah,
Ashton Jeanty is a good player.
Yes,
but
sir.
He's not the 6th pick in the draft because you got too many more. You take that guy if
right.
you got everything you need. But if you got everything you need, guess what, Ocho? You're not picking 6th in the draft.
Right.
He's not LaDainian Tomlinson. He's not Adrian Peterson.
Yes, sir.
But you rewarded him as if he was one of those transformational running backs. He's not.
I mean, when you watch him play, when you watch him play in college, obviously what he was able to do at Boise State, at Boise State, it was phenomenal. He had a phenomenal season, but then you take into account,
when you stepped up in competition.
Yeah. I hate saying that. I hate saying that, but you have to take that into account. And what he was able to do against them, I think he played against Penn State, and he did fairly well. But it's much different as opposed to coming into the NFL and using that as an assessment and him being able to have success at this level, especially when you go to a team that is as bad as the Raiders are. You have to be that much more special as a running back. You have to be one of those generational talents.
You need to be Barry Sanders.
There you go. To be able to overshadow how bad they are.
He's not Barry Sanders. Yeah. He's not LaDainian. Yeah. He's not Peterson. He's not that. He's not Saquon. He's not one of those transformational backs, right. Ocho.
Hey, wait.
Go ahead, Ocho. Go ahead.
He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. He's just not them, and he's not good enough to overcome how bad the Raiders are. Let's
thank you. Okay. And when you need multiple things, hey, Ocho, I got a house, and the house ain't that spiffy. Right. I don't need to spend $35,000 on the couch.
Right.
I ain't got no refrigerator. I ain't got no microwave. I ain't got no stove. I ain't got no bedroom furniture. I ain't got no living room furniture. Yes, I just got a $35,000 couch. I ain't got no TVs. They needed too much.
Right.
To spend that pick on that guy. You needed a quarterback, to be honest with you.
Whoa. No, hey, listen. They got a quarterback. They just ain't got much to work with. You hear me?
Who got a quarterback?
Who? The Raiders.
Man, stop it, Ocho.
Okay, anyway, listen. Another thing, for better context, for those that are watching, I want you to think about Adrian Peterson. I want you to think about Adrian Peterson when he was with the Minnesota Vikings.
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't have much, Unc.
They
didn't have.
But he ain't Adrian. But he ain't Peterson though.
I know. I'm just giving people context.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
To be able to affect the Raiders and have them going in a positive light, despite them having so many missing pieces, to be able to make a difference, you would have to be like an Adrian Peterson.
Yes.
But he just not that very, very good player. No disrespect to young bull, but it's just.
Let me ask you a question. You think the Raiders are going to go in the draft this year and get a quarterback?
Shit. Yeah, I mean, what you think? I'm not sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And guess what? Guess who? Well, they probably would have screwed him up. He wouldn't have been what he was. Jackson Dart.
Hey.
But they probably would have screwed him up.
Yeah.
But the Raiders need a lot of the defense, with the exception of Crosby.
Yes, sir.
Ocho, you need corners, you need safeties, you need linebackers, you need a lot of stuff. 36 was playing scared. Ocho, you see him up there like, oh man, this is George Pickens. Damn, what am I gonna do if he catch this ball? How in the hell am I gonna get him on the ground? Oh my goodness, Lord, have mercy.
Hey,
why did y'all call this coverage that's gonna make me cover George Pickens?
You play for the Raiders. You play for the Raiders, Unc. A blind man knows when you play for the Raiders. What coverage are you playing?
You playing man coverage.
You playing man
coverage for sure.
You playing man. You understand and know that going into the game. Boy, this is the bright lights. This is the bright lights. This is the game you want to get up for. You want to be playing against the Cowboys. You want the world watching. You want everybody watching. When you as a defensive back, I get to play against CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. You got to be chomping at the bits for a battle like that.
Mm-hmm.
Got to.
Right.
You got to want that as a competitor, as a player.
But the Raiders are so, Ocho, they're so bad. They need so many things. They need an offensive line. They need a defensive line. They need something to go. If I'm Max Crosby, I want to get out. Y'all need Max Crosby. You see Myles Garrett, and we're going to talk about this, is having a historic season.
Yeah.
He has no impact on them winning.
No.
And it's unfortunate because he has 15 sacks with 7 games to play. There's a great chance he's going to break that record, that he's going to end up with 23, 24 sacks. Yeah. And it's going to be for nothing. They'll probably finish with 4-13.
Yeah.
Max Crosby is unbelievable. He can play the run. Now, he's a hard guy to block because you never know, because he's like a Junior Seau, rest his soul. You never know where he's going to be. He's supposed to be outside, and then he crosses your face. You expect him to cross your face, and now he bulls you back into the backfield. So he's a really hard guy to block or to line up, and you can line him up on the line. But he's not going to be. He's not going to win there because there's so many pieces away from field. Ocho, I can't tell you like the receivers. I know Lockett. I was like, oh, that's Lockett. That's the one that used to be in Seattle, went to Tennessee, asked for his release because he wasn't getting any catches. Ocho, they ran down in the red zone.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, what's the guy? Let me see. Tucker. They run it like a Tampa 2.
Yes, sir.
Me and my quarterback would say, look, probably in this area, if we run this play, I'm not going to get over the top of him. Put it on my back shoulder.
Yeah.
Because he run it to a point. Ocho, I can't get over the top of him. I run out of the end zone. Hell, I'd be in Henderson.
Oh, yeah. Hey, but hold on. You talking about in the first half, right?
Yes.
See, that you know what? That comes with chemistry. That comes with rhythm. Could you see where Geno Smith threw it? Because Geno was thinking
yes, back shoulder, yes.
Right. I'm throwing it on your back shoulder. And he just kept running. So, I mean, if he threw the ball the right way, it would have hit the linebacker in the back of the head.
But see, Ocho, that's like, okay, man, what Ocho thinking? I don't know, because Ocho didn't tell me what he was thinking. Okay, Geno need to relay that to him. Yeah. It don't do no good for Geno to throw it on his back shoulder because the guy is running it like they drew it up.
Yeah.
He's not veteran enough to understand if I can't get over the top, he's going to fit this ball on my back shoulder.
Yes, sir.
So now all I do, I'm a haul buddy like I'm trying to get over the top, and guess what? I'm going to open my hips, and I'm going to catch the ball right here, and it's going to be a touchdown.
And all it comes down to, especially as a receiver, and we saw something similar to this, the type of throw. I go back to the Jets game.
Yeah.
The Jets game with A.D. Mitchell. You know, when they ran that, it was somewhere.
Oh, the insert. He went outside and they crawled. Yeah, they
and everybody's saying and obviously the DB's in trail, so it's not a perfect ball over top. What's the best place to put it? With the DB trailing right behind him, put it on his back shoulder, away from the DB. That's on his inside hip, trying to catch up. It's a perfect throw. Same thing here. You know, if Tucker could have understood and had had more control of his body, it would have been an easy, relaxed
pitch
and catch. And you got
the problem with A.D. Mitchell was, Ocho, the way he had his hands. Have a ball this high off the ground, and you try to catch it like this. You got to scoop your hands up on it like this. Now you got to make your hands like they're a bucket. You can't catch the ball because guess what? Even if you do catch it, when you hit the ground, poop, it's gonna pop out.
Come right out. And the funny thing, those are small nuances, Those are small nuances when it comes to younger players and veterans that you already know.
Yes.
No, but I mean. It's unfortunate. The Raiders, they need a lot.
They do. They're bad.
And it's going to be a long time because you understand how long it takes to build a team.
Yes.
Very long time to build a competitive team where you can compete, especially in that goddamn conference they in.
Oh, you mean the division with Mahomes, Bo Nix, and Justin Herbert? I know what you meant. AFC West.
Yeah. Division, yeah. Sure.
Now, the thing that the best thing to happen was George Pickens was to get out of Pittsburgh. He had gone comfortable. He wasn't going to. He needed to be somewhere where they could get him the football, and he'd be happy. Dak can get him the football. He's happy. He's playing happy. He's playing hard. He reminds me. Now he ain't the same Bill, but he reminds me the way he plays like T.O. Every time T.O. caught the ball, T.O. trying to hit his head on the goalpost.
Every time. Bye-bye.
Every time George Pickens, you catch hell getting him on the ground. Because if you think he's just going to go down, oh, yeah, I got him, he's going to go down. No, he's not. He's not going down.
Yeah.
And he's tough to deal with because he has that mindset that, you're scared. I can tell you scared. Look at you back it off. You scared. Hey, give me a smoke route. Give me something quick. Let me get my hands on it.
And now I take care of the rest.
I do the rest.
I'll take it.
I'll do the rest. He's been everything that the Cowboys could have hoped for and more.
And more, yes.
And more. Now, look, the record is what the record is, but he's played exceptionally well.
Phenomenal.
He's played really, really well. Dak threw the ball well, and Dak can have these games.
Yeah.
If you don't pressure Dak, now he's going to pick you apart because he got the weapons to pick you apart.
Yes.
I mean, it's shooting fish in the barrel. He got Pick, he got CD, he got Jake Ferguson. I like Jake Ferguson. He's not a guy that got great speed, but Dak trusts him.
Yeah.
He's where he's supposed to be. He make good catches. He's a solid tight end. Is he McBride? No.
Nah.
Is he Laporta? No. Is he Loveland in Chicago? No. Is he Warren in at the Colts? No. But he's a very good tight end for what they need because they run everything outside in.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those teams run things inside out.
Yeah.
With that being said, Ocho, what'd you like about what you saw from the Cowboys?
Man, they look good, huh? And then the first thing I wanted to talk about, I couldn't wait to actually get on the show and tell you what I said after that conversation with number three.
Uh-huh.
After that conversation that I had with three, and I told you he wouldn't have no more problems. I told you he wouldn't have no more problems, especially
Yeah, you said it.
I'm talking about on the field, on the field stuff. Now, off the field stuff, you have to be able to control because I got him to understand. I say, young boy, you got to remember. And I use examples of other players that were stellar. I use examples of other receivers that have been elite. Hell, I even used myself at one point to kind of get it through his head and get it through his head early. When you have a team giving up on you with a special talent like yourself, all right, that door's starting to close. Now, it might not have closed all the way, but it kind of alerts other teams like, listen, if we can't deal with him, man, y'all can take him as good as you are. You know what that means. You know what that means. Now, you're not going to get too many chances. You're not going to get that much grace because there's always somebody else they're willing to deal with that's not going to bring that kind of problem despite how good you are. So he's been, this is what he's always been, huh?
For sure.
This is what he's always been. So I'm just glad he can flourish. He can shine. He's playing. He's smiling. He's still NFL young boy. He's still that. You know, he didn't lose that edge.
That's who he is, Ocho.
Yeah, and I love it, huh? He didn't lose what makes him special.
I think the worst thing that happened to him is that he went to Pittsburgh, who has a history of receivers behaving in this manner. Right. Go back and look at it. We don't have to call any names, but you go back and look at the Steelers' history at wide receiver position. There's a reason why most of them don't get second contracts.
Yeah.
If you really look at it, if you really think about it, Ocho, only one has really gotten a second contract. That's Hines Ward. AB got a second contract, and then but they let Plax go, Santonio Holmes. They let Mike, what's the fast dude?
Mike Wallace.
That's my guy. Emmanuel Sanders. And Emmanuel was a pitcher, but, they just had too many. They had too many guys. They had to make a decision.
Numbers game.
Some guys, but I was like, damn, what is it in Pittsburgh that y'all bet? But he's figured it out. I'm glad you had a conversation with him. I'm glad he realized, like, bro, you can set your grandkids up for the rest of their life.
And then you good.
And you straight.
And that's this is exactly what it's going to be too now. I can't wait till the offseason.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait till the offseason. Now, I know Cowboys fans. I know Cowboys fans are loving Pick. I know they're loving what he's doing, what he's doing there. But when I think about it, I would love for him to go to another team. No disrespect to Cowboys fans, to go to another team to get as much as he possibly can. As much as he possibly can to a quarterback, to a team that is efficient offensively, that can also get him the ball, where he can be the number one and be on his own team, where he can get 10, 11 targets a game. They can put him in positions to make.
And he getting that now. He got 11 tonight.
Oh, yeah.
But it's hard. Look, Ocho, we got to be fair. Pick is what he is. He's a phenomenal talent, but the Raiders are trash. Hey, you better go out there. You better go out there and get 5 for 40, Ocho.
Hey, 5 for 40.
Well, 5 for 40.
Listen, hey, stay with me real quick. You throw me 5. You throw me 5 NFL balls right now with the way I'm in shape. And if you put me in positions to be able to manipulate a defense, I might have like 160.
Ocho, they're gonna catch one pass and your hamstring's gonna give out.
Me?
Yep.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm in shape. I be running,
No, you don't run like that. When the last time you had a football in your hand and ran full speed? Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad you said that. I haven't had a football in my hands, but I do have to run full speed when I play soccer on the weekends. I play soccer with the Jamaicans.
Yeah, I know you play soccer on the weekend. I give you. Hey,
hold on. Hey, this ain't no live field. This was the Jamaicans. Have you ever seen Jamaicans play soccer? Hey,
yeah.
They don't play. It's like playing football with no pads, and everybody got damn fast.
Yeah.
And hey, the funny thing about it, I don't mean to be off topic. I don't know you. I'm sure you have Jamaican friends. The Jamaicans I play with, it's an entire league. Everybody's Jamaican. The whole stadium, everybody. I can't understand the word they saying. It's as if they just got here to the States.
They speak in patois.
What? And within the way they talk so angry and so loud, it seems as if they're arguing, but it's just a regular conversation. They be telling me stuff on the field. I just smile and say, okay. I don't understand nothing you're saying. But anyway.
Ocho, CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens spent the opening series on the bench. Coach's decision, reportedly, for violating team rules. I just don't get these guys. I don't. I don't. And like I said, it's this new way now. I guess coaches and things you're just going to have to accept. Players are going to be late. Players are going to blow out things. We're going to talk about Abdul Carter sleeping through a walkthrough. I'm just at a loss, Ocho. I'm just at a loss. I really am, Ocho. I really am. I don't really think it's asking too much at your job to be on time.
Hey,
I mean, your boss, you're supposed to clock in at 8 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. You're like, nah, I think I'll come at 10 today.
Right.
Or we supposed to have a big meeting, and I just sleep through. I'm just, like I said, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just old school, and I'm asking a bit too much of the players to be pros, not only in your occupation, but how you go about your business.
Yes, sir.
Chad, maybe I'm just old school. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Man, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is, because obviously with the NFLP asks for the CBA, they don't practice as much. I think they get more rest. I mean, so there really is no excuse. So we would have to actually ask the players, what's the issue? What's the problem?
Yeah.
There have been many, obviously in the last 2 weeks, there have been many situations, there have been many incidents with players being late. And most of the time, some of this stuff is swept under the rug. It's swept under the rug, and they discipline them behind closed doors and still allow them to play. But now coaches are standing firm, on their decisions, and stuff that is supposed to be in-house is being leaked out.
Well, when you saw your two starting receivers in the first series, they're not on the field and they're healthy. Now, if they're in street clothes, that's one thing. They're standing on the sideline, Ocho, with shoulder pads on, and neither one are in the game. You know something's up.
Yeah, listen, it could have been part of the game plan. Could have been part of the game plan.
So I was like, okay. And everybody's like, well, it's crazy that your two star receivers, bro, there's a disciplinary problem. Because if they were not healthy enough, they wouldn't even be in uniform.
Hey, what you think? What you think they did? Probably late to a meeting.
Late to a meeting or something.
Yeah.
Flight, something. Yeah. I just, like I said, I don't. That's just me. I just think the thing is that I got one job. It's not like I have a whole bunch of jobs going on and things like that. All I got to do. Hold on. Y'all gonna pay me millions. I mean, we didn't make what they making now, Ocho. Clearly,
right?
But still, that was good money.
Yeah.
And I've just always been a stickler. Even now, when we got a shoot to do for Club Shay Shay, the guests say they're gonna be there. I'm gonna be there like 15 minutes early, and to make sure I done got made up and everything like that. I just, my grandma's like, boy, don't be the cowtail. That's just me. That's just.
Wait, don't be the what?
Don't be the cowtail. Don't be the last one. The cowtail, the last thing to come in.
Yeah, I like that.
Come into the barn. So I just that's just the way I am. During the game, Dez tweeted, George Pickens, I want you to understand that whenever it's time to negotiate your new contract, your legacy will be worth more than being the highest paid receiver. If you stayed in Dallas, there's a lot more to the thought process, but think about it.
Hey, Dez, I love you, but you know how Jerry is when it comes to paying a player his true value. George Pickens has one time to maximize. He has one time to maximize everything he can get. It's not going to come from Jerry. Cowboys fans, I love you to death. I know you're excited about George Pickens and what he can do for you and your team. Not just now what he's doing, but for the foreseeable future. But Pickens is behind the 8 ball when it comes to getting paid. All his counterparts have gotten paid already.
Then they got a new contract.
All his counterparts.
Didn't he come in with Chase?
If I'm not mistaken, I think
he came in with Chase. This got to be his 4th year, isn't it? 2, 23, 24,
is it right?
25.
It is or no? Is his 4th?
Okay. No, he came in the year after. This is his 4th season.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's time, huh? It's time.
But here's the Ocho.
It's time. And
yes, I'm not gonna say I'm going. I can't say, because two things. I'm a firm believer. Two things can be true.
Yes.
I just remember when Dez got his contract. Dez was the highest paid player. He didn't take. He wasn't worried about his legacy. He didn't. Dez was the highest paid. Go look it up, Chad. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's going to be interesting to see, because two things can be true. Dez like, okay, his legacy, but is Pitt going to be one of these guys that we talk about like we do Randy Moss, like we do Jerry Rice, like we do Fitzgerald, like we do Calvin Johnson?
And listen, the way he's playing right now, he possibly could. He possibly could be.
Okay.
I know one thing. Forget the conversation pieces. Those are cute. The legacy, yeah, that's cute too. But you can't eat with that. Pay no bills with that. It's great when you're in the barbershop and we talk about, we talking football with the fellas. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fine and dandy. It's a good thing. It's a great conversation piece.
Yeah.
But that legacy, making sure.
You know what your legacy is, Ocho? Your last name what?
Johnson.
Your last name Johnson.
Yeah.
You got 7 others last name Johnson. Your legacy is what the hell you do for them and how you leave them situated after you long gone.
Come on, man.
NFL legacy. My kids can't eat that. They can't go to private school on that. They can't go to college on what I did in the NFL.
Come on.
My legacy is what I've done for the name on the back. Shannon Sharpe. Yes, I played my ass off for the Broncos because they compensated me handsomely. I played my ass off for the Ravens. They compensated me handsomely. But my last name, I got people that's depending on me, and I need to put them in a better situation than what my parents and grandparents could put me in. That is my legacy.
Ooh. Hey, Unc, it ain't even Sunday, boy, but you preaching, you hear me? Well, you spitting that hot fire. Hey, give me one more verse now. Give me, just add something to that.
And the legacy, that's what I want my legacy to be.
Yes, sir.
I want my legacy to be, what did Shannon Sharpe do for his family? How did he leave them situated? Shannon Sharpe has been gone 25 years, 40 years. Man, in 35 years, ain't nobody going to be talking about hoop. Man, you remember 3 for the Cowboys? Nah. They're going to remember George Pickens' grandkids and great-grandkids like they do the Rockefellers, like they do the Kennedys.
Now
that's their legacy.
That's a legacy. Yeah, I like that, Huh? That's a good one. The fact of the vision and leaving the legacy and it all being situated and surrounded by the Dallas Cowboys. Nah, we ain't doing
Look, I want the man to do. I want everybody to get. That's why I tell the players, look, be on your best behavior. Don't give him any money back. Get all the money you can, because there's a likelihood everybody ain't gonna be like Tom Brady, can make just as much money in retirement as they did when they were playing.
Yeah.
Tom making 30. Everybody ain't gonna be Tony Romo making 19. Everybody ain't gonna be Troy Aikman. So the money that you make in that period, that finite period of time, that's what's going to have to sustain you for the rest of perpetuity, for the rest of your life, the rest of your kids' life, your kids' life. That's my legacy. That's what I want my legacy to be. Fine. If everybody, because a lot of people like, man, Shannon Sharpe, you talking about the guy that podcast? He played football? Oh, damn, man. Club Shay Shay Shannon Sharpe. Oh. I got grandkids and gonna have great grandkids. My legacy is that I left them in a position better than I was left in.
Yeah.
And so at some point in time, Ocho, we did what we did so we could stop. I didn't want my kids to grow up like how I grew up.
Yeah.
I'm sure my mom didn't want me to grow up like she grew up. Got some of it, not all of it, but I got some. I didn't have to pick cotton. That's my legacy. Dance, I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I just remember when you got your money, you got all of it.
Yeah. And
14 million. You was the highest paid. You didn't say, you know what, Jerry? Hey, Jerry, break me. Hey, you know what? If I'm not mistaken, it was 5 years. It was 4 years, 5 years, 70 mil.
Ooh.
About 30-something guaranteed, Dad. I don't mean to count your pockets, but I'm saying, you didn't say, you know what? I want to stay in Dallas really, really bad because my legacy means more in Dallas than it would somewhere else. You say, Jerry, give me every dime that I've earned. Not that I deserve, that I've earned.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, people like, no, you don't get what you earn. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you earn.
Yeah.
And Dez earned that contract. Y'all remember Dez was Scott. Dez 16 touchdowns. Dez was housing it. Dez was taking shallow crosses, piecing folks out. 50-50 ball was 90-10 Dez.
Every time. the real deal. Hey, and listen, don't let him hit the end zone, because you know what he gonna hit you with.
Yes.
Yeah, real deal. But listen, it's just based on Jerry Jones, based on the way he's handled other players that were elite at their position, especially when it came to time to pay him, drawing things out, waiting to the very last minute, having issues, making it a circus, not taking care of the player, not putting the player first, but having his own agenda and way of doing things. I just don't. Me personally, I don't want that for Pickens. He's done enough. He showed his true value. Now, there's a team that's not going to play games, that's not going to make a circus, that's not going to make him miss training camp or make him hold out, that's going to give him the true value and what he can do on the field. And it should be superior top number one money. And I just don't think he can get that at the Dallas Cowboys.
Now, Ocho, if the numbers are close, let's just say the Cowboys say, we got $32 million for you. And another team got $34 million. I would stay with Dallas because guess what? I'm going to save it in state tax. There ain't no state tax.
Yeah.
Going somewhere else. Let's just say you have to go. Now, if the other team, I go to Las Vegas Raiders. Now, the question is, Ocho, and we see this with Myles Garrett, got paid, having an unbelievable season, but he losing. How well can you do? Because we see a lot of guys that's losing, Ocho, making a lot of money. They ain't happy.
Yeah.
Boy, it sucks going out there in the cold.
Yeah.
Hey, you're like, ooh, and getting your eyes beat in. Yeah, the checks are nice when they hit direct deposit. But as a competitor, you do what you do in order to give yourself a chance to win.
Yeah.
And it sucks knowing that I go out there, you know what? Man, I ain't really got no chance to leave.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know, I know it was a hypothetical. I don't even like them numbers you called out as an example.
No, I'm just saying comparable.
I know you just
the
saying,
numbers are comparable. I just threw out a number. Okay, yeah, I mean, look, the way it is now, it's probably gonna be north of 35 million because who was it? Jetta signed that deal two years ago, so we're gonna be 3 years coming in. Yeah. No, we can't look. And I get it. I don't want to hear, well, this is an outlier contract because they did this for the longest time with defensive players when Ndamukong Suh signed his number, his big contract. They're talking about this was an outlier. I don't know nothing about no outlier. I don't know about no PL Flyers. I don't know nothing about no outlier. I know you a damn liar if you think I'm going to take this bull jive contract. That's what I would tell them. So Ocho, here's the Cowboys' remaining schedule. They got the Eagles on Sunday. They got the Chiefs on Thanksgiving. Then they're at the Lions. They got the Vikings at home, Chargers at home, on the road at the Commanders, on the road against the Giants. So the next game, Eagles, Chiefs, Lions, Vikings, Chargers. That's the next 5. And the best part about it, Ocho?
Yes, sir.
4 of the 5 are at home.
Hey, that's a great thing. But the bad thing about it is, now, the Cowboys look good today, huh? But they weren't playing a competent team. They weren't playing a competent team that's good on offense or a competent team that's good on defense.
Right.
Most of the teams on that schedule, on one side of the ball, they're really, really, really good. They're really good.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have some fits. They're gonna have some fits. Now, offense.
This game Sunday is gonna tell us a lot.
Hey,
it's gonna tell us a lot because you know the Eagles. Hey, now that they got Jalen Phillips and you got other people on that defensive line to worry about. Yeah. You got Davis and you got Carter and you got I think Hunt. I think 97. What's 97 for the Eagles? What's his name? They got him on the other side, Ocho. Yeah. They got people you got to worry about.
It's gonna be hell.
So it's because probably what's gonna happen. Mitchell would take pick. DeJean, cause lines up mainly in the slot. CD, he'll probably deal with CD. That's how they kind of played it last time.
Right.
Or Jomo, that's 97 for the Eagles. They got another dude that was is it 96 that was batting down passes last night? Oh. Okay. But they're gonna get some work. And the Lions, now here's the thing. You get the Lions in that building. You get them on turf. You get them in the closed environment, a controlled environment, Ocho. The temperature is 72 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
The footing is solid.
Mm-hmm. And listen, there's a good chance they won't look the way they did against them goddamn Eagles.
No. No, absolutely not.
Good
absolutely
chance.
not. I do not expect them to look like they did against the Eagles. So right now, the National Football Conference, here are the 7 teams. If the playoffs were to end today, that would be in the playoffs. The Eagles would be the number 1 overall seed, followed by the Rams, the Bears, the Bucks, the Seahawks, the Packers, the 49ers. Detroit, Carolina, Cowboys, and Minnesota would be on the outside looking in. But there's 7 games left to play.
Yeah.
And guess what? Now you play your way into the playoffs. This is where you play your way into the playoffs.
I'm excited.
Ocho, Ja'Marr Chase, we had this conversation last night. Ja'Marr Chase was suspended 1 game. The 1-game suspension will cost him over $500,000, $448,333 in a game check, and $58,824 in an active roster bonus. Chase plans to appeal and argue this 1-game suspension, claiming that if it was going to spit on Jalen Ramsey, he would have spit in his face and not on the man's jersey, the ground. Ocho. Ocho, that's not. Come on, Ram.
Wait,
come on, Chase.
He didn't even talk to the media, huh?
Hello, that's what Ian Rappaport said. Is that he said if he was going to spit on Jalen Ramsey, he would have spit in his face and not on the jersey, the ground.
Yeah, I don't think he said that.
Okay.
Because he declined to talk to media. He declined to talk to everybody today. Obviously, once you get out of watching film on Mondays, he declined to talk to everybody.
What? I guess his team put that out. But anyway, I don't know how. I don't know. But first of all, you said you didn't spit. So whether you were spitting on the ground or you would have did X, Y, and Z, you said you didn't spit. Yeah. That's what you said. You said that after the game.
Yeah.
Now, all that, Ocho, they shoot everything. Man, they shoot everything in 4K?
Mm-hmm.
And you could actually see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can see pimples on an ant booty from the moon. That's how good the cameras are, Ocho.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Chase,
absolutely.
Appeal it. But I just think you should, call Ram and say, bro, I'm sorry. My emotions got the best of me and leave. And because this one incident, this is not you. Mm-mm. I don't believe this is you. I'm surprised that we're actually having Ocho and I having this conversation, and you're the topic of the conversation because you're ensnared in this. I wouldn't have believed it. If you would have been the very last person. Mm-hmm. They said a receiver. There are some other names I might have would have went to, but I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have put that. I wouldn't have put that on you.
Nah.
So I hope that's what Ian Rappaport said. He said his team said or he said. Nah. I don't believe it. Nah. I'm going to say, let's just say, but for the sake of you did spit on him. What you would have done, you spit on the man, and it's gonna cost you. But you'll learn from it. I don't believe this is the type of person that you are. We've all done things that we're not. It's not our finest moment.
Yeah.
And I don't think this moment should define Ja'Marr Chase. There are gonna be a lot of other moments that we can look back and define Ja'Marr Chase with. This is not going to be your defining moment. But the best apology, Ocho, is change behavior. Don't let something like this happen again, and we're gonna be good, bro.
And the funny thing about it, when we talk about change behavior, when it comes to players, I'm not just speaking on Ja'Marr Chase in general. The change behavior, most of the time, he gonna make you forget about it on the field.
Yes,
he's gonna make you forget about it on the field, and we never had problems out of Chase off the field anyway.
No, you don't.
Never had a problem from him. So when you think of a hypothetical, if this scenario or this situation never happened, and you just thought of some players that it would come from, it wouldn't come from him because he's one who causes no problems. The problem he caused is on the field. It's
correct.
As hell. That's it.
That's why I struggle. That's why you struggle.
Yeah.
Because you know him better than I do, and there was never any indication. He's so laid back. He's so much. If you watch him when he does an interview, he's sitting back. He chill. He's sitting back like this here
all the time. Yeah.
So and the little bit that I've been around him a couple of times doing an autograph signing. I saw him at the Super Bowl. He's a chill guy.
Yeah.
He's not one of these high-strung guys that that's liable to go off. He's really mild-mannered.
Yeah.
So that's why it's so surprising. But, look, like I said, this season was supposed to be different. They missed the playoff last year. He had the Triple Crown. He's the first Triple Crown since my brother to win that and not make the playoffs. My brother won the Triple Crown in 92. They didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
He won the Triple Crown in 24. They didn't. So over 30 years.
Yeah.
So it doesn't happen often because there's not a whole lot of people that win the Triple Crown. It's hard.
Very
so you got to have the most catches, yards, and touchdowns versus everybody, not just the NFC, but the AFC as well. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you can have yards. Sometimes you can have catches. And then somebody nips you with touchdowns. He had both. It's kind of like winning the Triple Crown in baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have a 380 batting average, but you got 40 home runs and somebody got 50. Or somebody drives in 135. That's why it doesn't happen that often. Mickey Cabrera was the last one. Then you got to go all the way back to Yaz.
Wait, who?
Carl Yastrzemski.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say who? Okay.
Yeah. So, or the same thing in horse racing. Hey, you might win that first two.
Mm-hmm.
But that mile and a half at the Belmonts.
That's hell, boy.
Yeah. If you notice now, a lot of horses just like, hey, forget it. They just they like, I don't even worry about it.
Right.
Hey, we win the Kentucky Derby. We'll skip the Preakness. We'll see you at the Belmont.
Right.
I mean, it was such a long time, and then because everybody thought it was easy. You get Secretariat in 73, and then you get Seattle Salute and Affirm back-to-back years, 77, 78. Mm-hmm. And then it's like, well, it's too hard, it's too hard. And then you get American Pharaoh do it, and then you come back with Justify, Bob Baffert, 2 horses.
Yeah.
It's hard. You probably had more Triple Crown winners in baseball than you had in horse racing. But
and that's difficult.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey, you been to the Kentucky Derby before?
I've been, Ocho. It's all about Ocho. It's all about the hat.
Yes.
For a man and a woman, it's all about. I've seen women come with some hats and be barefooted. Barefooted.
Yeah.
I'm talking because I don't know, for some reason it normally rains.
Yeah.
But Ocho, these ladies have these hats. I mean, one lady had a hat. I mean, this hat was way out here like this here.
Yeah.
And your boy, we had that hat.
Oh yeah, you was out there sharp?
Huh?
You was sharp?
Ooh, if a fly would have landed on me, Ocho, I'd have cut his throat. You see, you messing me up. You messing up the ensemble. Yeah, I was clean, Ocho.
Yeah. I done been there a few times. Obviously, when I was in Cincinnati, it's right down the street.
Right. As a matter of fact, hell, I flew into Cincinnati and drove over.
Drove down, yeah. Right down the street, man. It's a great event. I only did it one time. I'm not in that kind of.
That's where I met Bob Baffert.
Okay.
Met him and his son. At the time, I met rest his soul, I think Dwayne Lucas. Mm-hmm. I met a couple of them.
Yeah, it's great. It's an awesome sport.
It's unbelievable, Ocho, because it was on my bucket list. I've been to a World Series. Obviously, I've been to a Super Bowl, the Kentucky Derby. I want to do Daytona 500. I want to do Wimbledon. Huh?
Listen, do me a favor. To give yourself some justice, so you can understand the experience. When you go to the Daytona 500, do not let them put you in a suite. You need to sit in the stand so you can get the
feel them go around that track.
Yes, you got to be able to experience it. You got to feel those cars coming around. The energy, the aura, the stands. You got to. Man,
it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I mean, it's something about when you feel 800 horsepower and it's 42 of those cars and they're going 180, 190 miles an hour and they're this close. They're this close.
Yeah.
And those cars are damn near upside down.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable.
Hey, boy. Hey. Would they bump draft?
Mm-hmm.
That's a rest his soul, the Terminator, Dale Earnhardt. Boom, boom, slingshot down in the back. Oh man, I got to see that one. I want to see Wimbledon because I saw the U.S. Open. I saw Serena.
Mm-hmm.
She just got married to a couple of years ago to David Lee. She the Dane, the tennis player. She married David Lee, the basketball player. I saw her and Serena play a semifinal at the U.S. Open on a Saturday night. What's her name? Wozniacki. Yep. She married David Lee. I think they got a couple of kids. Because I just saw them in Vegas, maybe for the Super Bowl. David Lee, Michael Phelps and his wife, and it was David Lee and Wozniacki. But man, Ocho, I got it. Huh? Yeah, you look at your boy.
Hey,
your boy with that,
hey, boy, you clean now.
Yeah, you see that boy in Phil sucker.
I see you. Okay, you clean. You clean.
Look, something I pulled out. I was in a hurry.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey, hold on. It's April. Ocho, we might have to jump down there. Hey, Club Shay might have to. Nightcap might have to go on the road at the Derby.
Hey, you listen. I get my hat ready right now. Don't play with me. Hey, cause you know when it comes to putting them things on, you know I put that you know what on now. I'm ready.
Yeah, we might have to go and do a little something, Ocho. We might have to go and do something or do something.
Hey, speaking of horses in the Kentucky Derby, my daughter Cha, she plays tennis. She's phenomenal. Phenomenal, and she loves horses. I'm talking about love. I'm gonna blame my mama. We went riding horses this past weekend, a weekend before last. She asked me all about types of horses and telling me about saddles, and I'm like, man, where in the world you learn all this stuff at? I'm talking about she's really into it, so I'm like, okay, cool. Okay.
Be in your pockets too.
Hey, listen. So as soon as we finish riding, you know the first thing, Christmas coming up. So the first thing I do, I'm talking to the lady. We on the trail, we riding. I ask the trainer. I say, you know what horses run? How much they cost? Okay, 1,000, 1,500 for something simple. Okay, bet.
What, please?
Yeah, you know, I ain't getting nothing too expensive now. You know, she young now. So I'm like, okay, what about boarding? What about feeding? Do they have places out here?
Yeah, that's where you spend the money.
You know, will they have boarding? It's like, yeah, that's what I horse. There's boarding. So I ask her, I say, well, listen, I'm leaving my information and, you know, send it to me and the numbers and what it costs weekly, monthly, and for the year. And I'm thinking about, you know, getting my daughter. I'm thinking about get a Pasofino. I don't want none too big. I want some a little small where the ride is smooth, and a Pasofino would be perfect for her. Yeah, I'm just curious. I'm kind of excited. I'm kind of excited for her because she loved him so much, and I think that would be one of the best breast surprises for one of my 85 on Christmas morning.
The thing is, Ocho, is that you get a horse for a decent price. You probably spend $1,500, maybe $5,000 on a horse.
What you got to put into it, completely different.
But to board it and to feed it,
yes. Yeah, but see, and two, also, you got to understand where I live in Miami, out that way, you know, because I'm further up north and west a little bit. Ain't nothing out there but horses and stables. Mm-hmm. That's it. And when you think Miami, you think South Beach, you know, all the nice stuff. But I'm out there in the I don't even know what you want to call it. You know, you go to Walmart, you go to Target, and when you driving, it's people riding horses up and down the street like we in goddamn Texas. I'm serious. That's how far out I am from everybody.
Right. Ocho, Mary Kay Cabot, when she reports all things Browns, I listen.
Yes.
Shedeur Sanders is expected to start Sunday in the game against the Las Vegas Raiders with Dylan Gabriel in concussion protocol. Mm-hmm. Barring something unexpected, Sanders will make his starting debut, becoming the 42nd different quarterback to start for the Browns since 1999. Kevin Stefanski was asked today if he changed anything how reps were divided up among quarterbacks. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Would you have changed anything about the approach, about how you maybe divided up the first team reps from training camp to now?
Yeah, I understand the question, Cam. I think it's important that you do what you think is right for a football team. The development of our players is constant. It doesn't happen just in one drill or in one practice or one meeting. So we trust our guys. We trust our backup players to be ready to go, and Shedeur's ready to go. Obviously, I know he wants to play better. I want to coach better, all those type of things, but that just comes, that'll come through work. That's where it will come.
I like what he just said, huh? I like what he just said.
What did he say?
He contradicted himself a little bit. the key word that he just said, Unc, develop. Develop. The only way to develop is to get the reps.
Yes.
Just in case. You need to develop in just in case scenarios with those you're going to play with on Sundays. That's how you develop. If you got an offensive period, you got 707, you got 20 plays, 5 of those plays have to go for number 2 just in case. If you got team period and you got another 20 plays or 15 plays, 5 of those plays, maybe that's a little bit much. If you got 15, at least 3 of those plays.
Normally 10 to 12. Everywhere I've been, I'm not saying some people might have had that, but we never went more than 12 plays a period.
Yeah, so some maybe the last
goal line wasn't that many. You probably had about 4 or 5 plays on goal line.
Yeah, but those situations towards the end of the plays in that period, they need to go to your backup quarterback. That's how you develop. That's how you make sure you're ready just in case something happens to your number 1 quarterback. That's what they didn't do. And a lot of people, making fun of, oh, Shedeur, he said he'll be ready. Oh, he said he could play. Listen, I don't care who you are. If you don't get reps with the number 1s, it's not like a plug and play and all of a sudden you go out there and you're going to change things. They already need help. They already need help as it is offensively, in certain.
Yes.
So to think he's going to come in there and be all world without actually practicing with the ones, come on, man. It's the NFL, man. Come on, stop that.
I think the thing is, look, I've heard a lot of people say, well, look, I've only been to 2 places. And the backup got reps, especially because here I was in Baltimore. Trent Dilfer was our backup. Trent Dilfer was the number 4 pick in the draft.
Right.
And guess what? He got reps backing up Tony Banks. Tony was the starter.
Hey, Tony. Hey.
I give you another example. My next year, Elvis Gerback was the starter. Randall Cunningham was the backup. Randall got reps. Randall had been a starter with the Eagles, been to the Pro Bowl, went to the Pro Bowl with the Minnesota. He got reps. So we got 2 veteran guys that's taking reps.
Right.
But this, you're not going to give this guy any reps, and then you expect him. And then somebody said, Tom Moore said, Peyton Manning took all the reps. Ain't nobody getting no reps. When Peyton Manning got hurt, and nobody take no reps, ask Tom Moore what happened to the whole staff. From the general manager down, got fired. You know why? Because the guys had taken no reps.
Right. It wasn't ready.
And it wasn't ready. And everybody got fired.
Yeah.
And guess what happened?
Hey, Stefanski don't got to worry about that because the person who wants to do the firing came out publicly and said, this isn't my pick. This is not who I wanted.
Yeah, true. So for me, I just, like I said, I'm not saying you get a guy, he's a backup and you got a rookie quarterback, but it's hard for me to see a scenario. Because I always thought it was funny because they said, well, he's not even running the scout team. What's the guy? Bailey Zappi.
Right.
He came from somewhere else and was getting and jumped in over Shedeur.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I said, so what are we supposed to deduce from that?
Mm-hmm.
It's just hard. I just couldn't imagine. It would be hard for me to go into a game.
Yes.
In which I took no reps. And I'm out there with Ed and Rod and John and TD. And it was hard enough being a young player. And you getting a couple of reps.
Right.
Everything is happening so fast.
Yes.
You got to remember, okay, I got this route. Now, but if this guy comes, I'm hot. But no, it's this protection. So instead of taking 1, it's going to take 2 because the back's going to stay in and take 1. So if the other guy comes, now I'm hot. You got to remember all that. But I got to get in and out of this break, too, because John ain't got all day. This ain't 7:07 now, and they can't blow no whistle. Hey, they're only going to blow the whistle when he picking his ass up off the ground.
You know the one thing I hate too,
what's that?
Which is very hard for a rookie. Not only are you not getting reps in practice, forget that part. Practice is slow.
Yeah, for sure.
Practice is slow. When you get into the game and everything speeds up,
everything is sped up.
It's crazy. It's crazy, and it can almost be shocking to you when you get in there with the number 1s. This ain't the goddamn preseason, huh? Well, you go against the best of the best that they have to give you, and when you don't have those reps, or the offensive line, like one of the linemen came out and said, I wasn't used to his cadence. It's different.
That's very important to an offensive lineman, though.
Very. So, I mean, listen, if I saw the reports, I think Shedeur will be starting this week. So he has a week under his belt to get himself ready, to get himself prepared. And now the offense can be predicated, and the play calling can be predicated to his strengths and what he does well. Knowing him, with the type of player he is, I think they're going to throw the ball much more and lean on brother Jenkins to run the ball when they need to and when they want to.
Judkins.
Yeah, Junkins. I'm sorry. I'm talking about what I said. Jenkins.
Yeah.
My bad. Junkins. I'm excited for him.
I think the thing is, Ocho, that he will push the ball down the field.
Oh yeah.
That's how you produce points. You got to push the ball down the field.
Yeah. Because
I'm not saying just arbitrarily just throw the ball up and just hope, but I'm saying they normally call something to the flat, something mid, and something deep.
Yeah.
Ocho, also, Shedeur house was broken into last night during last night's game, according to multiple reports. It's unclear if anything was stolen during the break-in, and the suspects haven't been identified. But it marked the latest instance of athletes' homes getting burglarized while they're playing, or they know when basketball players are not going to be home. They know, hey, man, that's Shedeur house. Man, he playing the game. He ain't home. I mean, it'd be tough, Ocho, having the type. You come in the game, you're excited. You don't play as well as you hope, and then you get home, and it's the ultimate violation.
It is.
I don't know if you've ever had your house broken into, but I had mine broken into.
Oh yeah, you told me they stole some stuff that watches and stuff.
It was a lot of sentiment. The thing was, it had a lot of sentimental value, Ocho, because the watches that I had is that they were meticulous. Mm-hmm. I had to wait a year, had to wait 3 years, had to wait 4 years before I was able to save up and get the watch.
Right.
So it meant a little bit more to me than the watches I was able to get to replace them.
Right.
But my 84 chain that my brother gave me.
Yes, sir.
I had a medallion with all my kids' name on it, a dog tag.
Damn.
So it was one big K and then all the kids' names. They got that. My cuff links. So it's an ultimate. You feel betrayed. You're like, that's one of the reasons when I wanted to move also.
Right.
Because I was like, man, I can't. Because it never happened. It never happened. I remember the times I would walk the dogs and I would leave the door unlocked.
Mm-hmm.
And just this one time, I was gone for about an hour and come back and
an hour.
That's it. I was gone for about an hour.
God damn.
Yep.
You see, you know what? I think nobody has ever robbed me. Can I tell you why?
Why?
What have I always preached about since I've been in the league since 2001? Ain't nothing I'm wearing. What?
Yo.
Earrings, chains, why? Nothing. Ain't none of that real. So what you coming to my house for? You're gonna be mad as hell. That's something I've always preached, over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's a little different. Now it's a little different because I was able to set aside enough to now I can treat myself. I can enjoy myself and get a little bit of out of character when it comes to the fruits of my labor and enjoying it a little bit more. But I never had any issues like that, huh?
Yeah, it was. I mean, I've heard of people like it happened. I'm like, man, they say, Shannon, you just feel so violated.
Yeah.
The freedom and the independence that you felt that you thought you had, it's never gonna be the same, and it's not. You become very, very, very skeptical, and you just don't want to trust.
God damn, I'm still thinking about that. Well, you were gone for an hour?
I was gone for an hour. Yeah.
And it had to be somebody man. Golly, man.
Yeah. Well, I think the thing is, maybe they were just, I don't know, but that was the hardest part, man. It's just like the stuff that they stole, man. I had worked so hard. I mean, I think my brother gave me my first Rolex when I graduated college. So I started getting Rolexes. The one that old boy gave back to me when I went back in there saying, partner, let me get that right there. I had to trade that in on something else.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Let me get that right there.
Wait, you had a Rolex in college?
Once I graduated.
God damn.
Once I graduated college, my brother got me a Rolex. I never forget. Oyster Flex band, two-tone, stainless steel and gold. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Rick Brewster.
That's live. Too bad,
man, it's.
You ever had one of these?
What's that?
What is a Casio? 1983.
No. Oh no? Yeah, I had. They used to have the digital. You remember? Were you old enough to wear a watch when they had the digital watch craze?
Yeah, man, I'm 53.
Well, you squeeze it and it light up.
Yes, yeah. I recall that. It's so funny. I still got my gold Casio. I got the calculator watch. I got this 1983 Casio.
Yeah.
What else? I got one more Casio watch that's all black. I'm talking about classic back in the days. You know, when you go to school and you have math class and you have a test, you be able to use it to cheat on your test.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. They got that. I had an AP, a LeBron. They did LeBron did an AP with a leather strap. It was gray, 600. I'll never forget. Walked in. I mean, I had to jump through hula hoops. I feel like to get that watch from the AP because I didn't have a purchasing history. You know, everybody wants you to have a purchasing history.
Okay, yeah, I hate that. Matter of fact, I hate that with Richard Mille.
Richard Mille.
You got to have a
Patek.
You got to have
Audemars Piguet.
I'm like, sir.
Vacheron, AP Jorn.
Hey, I'm like, sir.
FP Jorn, excuse me.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm like, sir, come on, man.
Same thing with Hermes. You ain't finna just walk it off the street and get no bag.
I see the thing with Hermes, I already had a purchase history. So anytime I meet with them, I'm able to skip them.
You gotta hit. Really? You don't say.
Oh yeah. I got a purchase history with Hermes way back from like 10, 11 years ago. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about
y'all don't find that odd, huh?
What?
This man got a purchasing history with Patek and LP Jorn and Audemars Piguet and Richard Mille.
No, only Richard Mille.
And Hermes, Vacheron, Ulysses Nardi. And I can't get my bread. Chad, y'all don't find that a little bit. Wait
a minute. Hey, I said I got your money.
No. I need you to put it in my pocket so I can have my money.
I said that's that. You know what? You keep pressing me about this money, and the funny thing about it, I was trying to make it a Christmas gift for you.
How you gonna make my money a Christmas gift? That ain't no damn gift. You got my money and give me my gift. You give me Chad. How that make Chad? Y'all need to make that make sense. This man gonna give me my money and say it's a Christmas gift.
Yeah, I wanted to feel like a gift because listen, Christmas is all about giving. So that it's the perfect time to give you your money back on Christmas.
Chad, y'all ever had that happen, Chad? Somebody gave you something that's yours as a gift.
Hey, let me. You know what my grandma always said? Anytime you lend money out or you bet money, you should be able to have enough to be able to withstand.
I ain't got it. I did, but there was some extenuating circumstances that took place. I ain't got it no more. I ain't got it like I had it. So I need that $5900 to come in handy. It'll do something. For me, Ocho.
Hey, let me tell you something. Even though, listen, we've all had our trials and tribulations. We all had our ups and we had our downs. We've all had the peaks. We've been to the valleys, through the highs and the lows. One thing about God, that God is a good God. Huh?
Absolutely.
And listen, and what they take it, he can replenish. And it's
tenfold.
And the funny thing about it, it's going to happen when you least expect it. You can be like, man, what the hell? And this just, I'm telling you, let me tell you how the man worked. I know how.
I believe it.
Yeah. Okay, because I'm a living witness.
Hey, the only thing is, Ocho, is that he wake me up every day. He give me life. I got breath in my lungs.
You good?
My grandpa used to always tell my brother and I, he said, if I take you somewhere, I expect you to be able to get back here. I take that same approach. If I made it once, I can make it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Ocho, now they say with interest, that 5,900 is 67.
67 what?
$6,700. Interest.
American dollars?
Yeah, American. USD.
But hold on. What kind of what you acting like Trump with the tariffs?
Yeah.
Right?
And guess who paid for the tariffs?
Who?
We do.
Well, I ain't got it. 6,700. But that going into child support. Man, French fry ain't gonna be able to have no Christmas.
Me, I mean, my kids, grandkids, they want cars and iPads, and I was like, well,
hold on. If I pay you 6,700, how my kids gonna have a Christmas?
Hey,
hold on, forget that. How am I have Thanksgiving?
Hey, you got me. I'm gonna have to go down to the shelter. I heard they have a good meal down there at the shelter. Nobody knows the trouble I see.
Hey, 6,700. I got to get my kids Christmas gifts. I got to get my woman. I got to get her, her gifts and what she want. I got you though.
Hey, I told him. I say this year, leap year, December 25th.
Yeah.
Yeah, we skipping over it. We going to. I'll see you next year. Hey, it's supposed to happen. It's supposed to be February 29th. It's December 25th. We're going to be right on over it. I get you next year.
Hey, that's funny.
Ocho, before we move on, let's take a listen to the classic response Shedeur had for the Browns fan booing Dillon Gabriel last night. Take a listen.
I'm extremely thankful. Well, first, let me say this. When Dillon out there playing and all that, I appreciate the fans. I appreciate everybody, but it don't really. I'm a good person overall, so I don't really like him not feeling comfortable, confident. When he get out there. So, it puts everything in a tough spot. And it's not helping the team. So that could be taken as, okay, I'm being a distraction, even though I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that, but I'm thankful for the supporters, thankful for the fans, thankful for everybody out there, that believes. And, when I got out there, I definitely felt them. And, I'm truly thankful for it. And, yeah, I'm just thankful that I'm out here. I'm thankful for the opportunity, thankful for seeing all them 12 jerseys out there. And it was a great feeling.
Yeah, that's something you can't control.
I'm sorry, Shedeur.
Yeah. By the way, listen, no matter what you say, that's something that you can't control. Those fans in Cleveland have had to deal with quarterback woes for who knows how long. I'm not sure how many years it's been. And when things aren't going well, they finna boo. It doesn't matter who you are. They don't care that it makes you uncomfortable. They don't care that if you're playing bad. They do not care. They've been going through it for a very long time. They've been going through it longer than you've been alive.
For sure.
So you need to understand that. So when a quarterback does come in there, they were expecting something different than what they've always seen year after year after year after year. And that's just how it's going to be. They've been dealing with it for a long time. So you got to understand that and why they're booing. They're not booing just for what's going on right now. They booing for all the years shit ain't been right too.
Yep. You're right about that. And look, a lot of it, and I'm sure, obviously you boo players, but a lot of this has to do with his dad. A lot of it has to do with the dislike that they have for his dad. Mm-hmm. And they couldn't boo his dad because his dad was so great. Mm-hmm. So the vitriol that we had towards his dad that we couldn't give to his dad, mm-hmm. we're going to take it out on his kid. And but I thought he handled that situation, and like you said, he can't control what the fans do. Mm-hmm. He appreciates the love and support that they've given him, but I can't control what grown men and women and children booing and carrying on and saying. So it's tough. It's really a tough position to be in.
Yeah.
I don't envy the young man. I don't. Abdul Carter was benched for the first series of Sunday's loss to the Packers. The Athletic's Dan Duggan reported that the Abdul missed walkthrough because he was asleep at the team facility at the time, which resulted in his benching for the opening series against the Packers. Duggan further reported Carter's lateness to meetings was a trend that the former head coach Brian Daboll didn't address. Was not sleep, actually doing recovery. Nonetheless, that's on me.
Yeah, I listen.
When the hate don't work, they start telling lies.
I mean, obviously the recovery thing might have been true. It might have been true, but I know one thing: that stadium is open very early, long before it's time for meetings. You get in there early enough, get that recovery, get you some need, get you some breakfast. So you don't do recovery when you know you got meetings coming up real soon.
Ocho, I don't know about y'all. I can see Chad. I don't know how they have it now. Like I said, I haven't played in 2 decades. Ocho, it's been 15 years since Ocho played.
God damn.
Ocho, normally, even if you're getting treatment, all right, Sharpie, you got walkthrough. Okay, Sharpie, you got meetings.
Yeah.
That's what the training staff would say.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they would say. And I'm not saying they didn't say that. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying when I was in Denver, when I was in Baltimore, if I was getting treatment, or they would have relayed to the coach, Sharpie's getting treatment, he's not going to be at walkthrough.
Right.
But that wasn't going to fly with Mike. Mike going to say, I want you out there.
Yeah.
Okay, fine, no problem. But I just don't get these guys, man. Oh my goodness. Like I said, and this is why I couldn't play now. This is why I couldn't coach now. Because this is not winning behavior. Look at the teams that win, and we don't hear about stuff like this, teams that win.
Right.
You notice that, Ocho?
Yeah, you're right. But listen, also the teams that win, I'm sure they have players that have these issues. Not a lot of them. Maybe once, maybe here and there. You know,
y'all came late to New England.
Who? shit, who? yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Man, please. Ain't nobody playing with Bill like that, man.
Yeah. Hey, Mike was like, hey, guys, I mean, look. Might hit you hard because, like, okay, you get fined, like, you're overweight. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, Ocho, my weight 230.
Yeah.
Now, it's $50 a pound, and I say I weighed in at 233, so that's $150. The next time is double; it's $100 a pound.
Yeah. Yeah.
Late cost you $2,500, or you could pay $1,200 in front of the team. And then tell them why you had to pay $1,200.
Right. Yeah.
And it's embarrassing to walk that cash down there.
Yeah, it is. I mean, listen, Marvin got me like that, maybe 3 times during my career. Not being late. No, I wasn't late. But being overweight. He got me a few times. So
man, look here.
First time I was overweight, I missed weight. I had to pay about $200.
What was your weight? 173, and you weigh 175?
No. I was supposed to be at 205, and I came in at 220. Yeah. So they understood that wasn't my ideal playing weight where I could play well, where I could maximize my potential. Being that heavy, and so, man, I had to put on what you call it, not the garbage bag. What you call those things to lose weight?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I had to put that on, and
it's like latex. It's like a plastic bag. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Soon you start walking, you start sweating.
Yeah, guys we practicing that.
Practice?
Yeah, guys would actually D-linemen would practice in it.
How you would fall out?
That's something. No, them guys were practicing it. They practice. They didn't have the pants on, but they'd have the jackets on.
The top on. Okay.
Yeah. I'm thankful. I've never had a weight problem. So, like I said, Mike would always ask me. I was like, "Hey, this is what I want my weight to be." He's like, "Sharpie, are you sure?" Look, we know when it comes to season time, you're going to be where you need to be. So if you need to be I said, nope, I want to be here. I come in 28. I come in at 32. I start the season at 28. I'm good.
Yeah.
Ocho, got some bad news. According to Adam Schefter, Michael Penix suffered a partially torn ACL in Sunday's game and is lost against the Panthers. Penix is seeking a second opinion, but this is not encouraging. This is expected to be the 5th season-ending injury for Penix in his 8 college and NFL seasons. And his 3rd ACL. He tore his ACL in 2018, 2020, and now he has a partially torn ACL in 2025.
Damn. Wait, so out of 8 years, he's been injured 5 of the 8?
Yep.
College including
season ending. Because one year I think he had a shoulder injury.
Yes, I think when he was at Indiana, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong. I could be wrong, but I think when he was at Indiana before he went to Washington.
Yep.
That sucks, man. That totally sucks. That totally sucks. I hate that. I hate that for him. Obviously, they weren't having the season, they would want to have, but I think obviously the growing pains and being a rookie, with it being your first time starting and getting the full reps, getting accustomed to how the game flows and how it goes, and the ups and downs of being the starting quarterback for a franchise. You need those reps. And I'm sure after the season ended, he would have been much better.
Yes. Being
familiar with everything, the system, the play calling, the team, just everything together. Damn, that totally sucks for him to have a season-ending injury and be behind the 8 ball. And at that point, anything ACL, there's no need for a second opinion. There's no need for a second opinion. Yeah. Go in there, get the work that needs to be done, so you can get back that much faster going into the following year, which you're having six, seven. Maybe you got a good 6, 7.
Yeah, I mean, look, just November, so you have the surgery, so you got December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 9 months.
Yeah,
that's
plenty of time.
Is it the same leg? Is it the same knee? I just hope he can have a career like Thomas Davis. Thomas Davis tore his ACL 3 times and came back to be an all-world linebacker for the Carolina Panthers. So let's just hope if it's a situation like that, because he ended up having a very promising NFL career after tearing his ACL as many times as he did.
Damn, man, that's yeah. It's some happen. Drake London got hurt as well. I saw something with Drake.
Yeah, he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be out at least this week.
Damn, man. Like these injuries, dude.
The Falcons dropped the quarterback at the top 10, paid a different quarterback $180 million to avoid being in the quarterback purgatory. Somehow, a year and a half later, they're in quarterback purgatory. Raheem Morris, after drafting Michael Penix Jr. at number 8, we're talking about winning the NFC South and going to the playoffs. We don't want to be picking that high anymore. We don't want to be in that position. That helped us make this decision. Safe things to say that they're not going as well as they'd hoped. It didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
That you pay Cousins that kind of money, coming off the injury that he had, and still sign a quarterback.
Yeah.
A quarterback I get it, Ocho, but he still had an injury history.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. You think it's hard for me to see a scenario where they would select any other player at any other position that's coming off that's his career would have been ended like 4 times before coming to the NFL. So let that sink in. So let's just say he had 5 years, and 4 of those years his season ended with a season-ending injury. You're probably not going in the top 10.
Damn. But
I just hope he can, like I said, I hope he can have a Thomas Davis type.
Yeah.
Because Thomas ended up going to Pro Bowls and helping the team get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But it's tough. I can just imagine rehab all over again, Ocho. And the thing is, when you rehab, you can't train.
No.
You're just hoping to get back to a point where you have functionality.
Mm-hmm.
Training is where you put your body into a situation where, you can call on it and you know it'll answer. He don't get to do that. You got to rehab.
Yeah.
That ain't what you do with rehab. Rehab just gets you back to where you were. I'm trying to get farther than where I was, Ocho. Where I was. I feel bad for the young man.
I hate injuries, dude, because I understand how much it sets players back, especially when you want to improve year to year.
Yeah.
The season ends, you want to improve in your game. You want to add new things to your game, to be able to help, not just help you out, but help your coaches, help your players, because the better you come back from a skill set is the easier you make everyone else's job around you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I always thought about. How can I make everyone else's job around me? All right, when we have a game, when we have a game or we got an offensive plan, Carson, you don't have to worry about me. Bob Burkowski, Marvin Lewis, you don't have to worry about me. Now just focus on the other 10. Offensively, you already know I'm going to be there for you, no matter what you need. No matter what you need. So I always try to put that mindset in the players. When you get in season, that's just coaching. That's just X's and O's. You're not getting any better in season.
No.
You put the
it's going to be hard for you to maintain your strength.
Bingo.
Because guess what, Ocho? Your shoulders hurt.
Yes.
Your hips hurt. Your joints hurt.
Yes.
It's hard for you to get up under that weight and squat and do leg press and bench. I mean, you do it as long as you can. Yeah. But some days, hey, my elbows just hurt. My shoulders hurt. I can't get up under that heavy ass weight and press it.
Yeah. Hey, you get the bulk of your work, the meat and potatoes, you getting better as a player, from a skill point is the offseason. That's why the offseason is so important. That's why taking the time off, that's necessary when the season ends.
Take you 6 weeks off.
You get into that work. I'm telling you. Hey, receivers, come on down here, holler at your boy. All these injuries, I can stop all these injuries. Listen to me. Everybody like to laugh and hee and ha. Yeah. All right.
Ocho, the Falcons do not have a first-round pick. That first-round pick belongs to the Rams.
The Rams or Minnesota?
The Rams.
Okay.
They didn't have to give him anything for Cousins. Cousins was a free agent.
Oh, shit, that's right. You're right.
But I think about it, Ocho. Name another position. A guy comes off an Achilles injury after his 11th, 12th year in the league.
Right.
And gets that kind of contract. Name a position other than quarterback.
No, there is none because they understand how valuable the quarterback position is. That's why you take a chance. You understand it's hard to get quarterbacks that have put up the numbers that Kirk Cousins has put up, even though he only had one playoff win. It's extremely difficult. Extremely difficult. That's why taking a chance on a player like Kirk Cousins, despite his history, and not making the playoffs, despite the injury coming off an Achilles. Okay, you know what? Well, he's not a dual threat quarterback anyway. Once that Achilles heals up, he can be able to do what he normally does as a functioning quarterback. He's a wheeling and dealing quarterback.
Yeah.
It's like he's surgical with the ball. He just is. That's him. We're gonna take a chance and we're gonna give him that kind of money. And then also the type of player, type of person he is. He's a high character guy. So you're willing to take that chance. You're willing to make that investment.
This is not no hindsight, but I told you at the time, I said, Ocho, contract just doesn't make sense to me. To guarantee that type of money for a guy that – now, if that's Tom Brady, that's Peyton Manning, okay, I get it. Hey. They're certified. They're approved. But for a guy that hadn't had postseason success and he's had coming off an Achilles injury, and he's not mobile to begin with, he's going to be less mobile.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense to me. And then you go draft a quarterback. If that was the case, why just save that money, Ocho, and just go get you a quarterback? Sure. If that was the route you wanted to take.
You have to think about it, huh? Where they going to get one from? Where you going to get
in the draft like they went and got Penix from?
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen, you understand how difficult it is to find a franchise-altering quarterback. You understand how different that is?
But Cousins wasn't franchise-altering.
No, but he can help you compete week to week. He can help you compete. Look at what's going on right now in some of the teams that have been struggling for years to actually find a good, decent quarterback. Because once you get one, just let him be good.
They took Atlanta in 2021 draft. They took Kyle Pitts, number 4. Guess who went number 5 that year?
Who?
Ja'Marr Chase.
Oh yeah, this NC.
Jalen Waddle went 6. Penix Jr went 7th. J.C. Horn went 8. Pat Surtain II went 9. Devontae Smith went 10. Michael went 12. Rashawn Slater went 13. I mean, if you take a tight end that high, you got to use them. But when they do use you, Kyle, you're going to have to catch the ball now. Mm-hmm. And I know it's a problem because he gets the ball so infrequently. He's trying to hit his head on the goalpost every time he gets the ball because he's like, I don't know when I'm going to get another chance. And and I've never seen somebody score without the ball.
Mm-hmm.
You got to you got to catch it.
Yeah.
And I know, like I said, I understand the frustration of this because he came on and told us, hey, the chemistry that he and Penix had.
Yeah.
They were talking. Penix was talking about it in camp, and he was talking about it. He came on Nightcap and talked about it.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
And I don't know. Give me the coaches that were hired. Oh, they interviewed Jim Harbaugh. The Falcons interviewed Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
They said no. They interviewed Mike Vrabel. They said no. They interviewed Mike McDonald. They said no. I think they interviewed Ben Johnson. They said no. I'm happy Raheem got the job, but Mr. Blank probably like, damn.
Hey, you got to work with what you got. You got to work with what you got.
I just.
It was Slonek, Johnson, Harbaugh, Belichick, McDonald, Callahan, Wilkes, Vrabel, Levine, Joe Brady, Aaron Glenn.
Well, he did a good job passing on some of them. Ocho, he gonna have to get it together, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause I look,
Hey,
they're getting restless. They're getting restless in Atlanta.
hey, them players got to help you out, man.
They do.
Them players got to help you out. Listen, the old adage, players will get you fired.
Yeah.
They will get you fired. They can
They
get
you
promoted.
hired and fired.
Yeah.
Man, I feel for Raheem, man. Damn, I just thought this was gonna be. Hopefully, he turn it around.
Hey.
Oh yeah, and Coach Belichick, man, y'all saw Coach Belichick. The guy took his hat off.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about that? Ocho, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it, man.
The coach took his hat off. The shake, and you can't even look the man in his eye, Ocho.
Hey, Bill do everybody like that though. So he can't feel bad. You look at Bill at the end of Patriots games, and you keep it moving. He making a beeline.
It's different.
Hey,
Ocho, this college. You set an example. You ain't set no example in no NFL because he's done this. Now think about how many times in the AFC Championship game that a Tony Dungy, or a Bill Cowher, or a Rex Ryan has had to come out there and talk to CBS.
Mm-hmm.
This is really what rubbed me the wrong way, and I think Coach Belichick is the greatest NFL coach ever.
Absolutely.
But this is what rubbed me the wrong way, is that the rules don't apply to him. And the NFL has let this behavior go on. But let a player don't want to do the media and say, you know what? I don't want to do the media day. I'm going to let Ocho go do it.
Yeah.
They're gonna dock me money.
Right.
But he's supposed to do it, and he sent some special teams guy out there. Some backup lineman we ain't nobody ever heard of him but his family.
Mm-hmm.
That's what rubbed me the wrong way. That man took his hat off to shake your hand, and then you like basically give him your butt. That's always rubbed me the wrong way about him.
Yeah,
it always have. And two things can be true. He can be great and be a jackass at the same time.
Yeah, and he's always
that bothers me.
You heard me?
Huh?
He's always been this way.
Oh,
and he's not changing. That's the funny part. Well, I'm in the NFL. This is the way I conduct myself. Oh, now I'm in college. This is the way I conduct myself, and I'm not changing for anybody. I'm not changing.
And I think the thing is,
yes, sir.
Yeah, when you're winning, when you don't win, and you give people your butt to kiss, and they're in position to hire you, what do they do, Ocho? They're like, okay, next.
Yeah, that's true.
But hey. The internet believes Andy Reid called out Mahomes today while talking about the team's commitment to the run game. Let's take a listen to what Big Red had to say.
We're calling quite a few of the RPOs. So yesterday they were giving us opportunities to throw the football. So we utilized the opportunities there. And those things end up being as good as a run for you. We're getting 4+ yards and you go with it. And but the runs are being called. It's just, sometimes they get turned into passes in today's world. That's how it goes. So, but we're getting them in now. We have some hard runs where you just get up, line up, and go. Probably could call more of those.
Yeah.
I like that. Hey, so all he's saying is obviously you get an understanding of who Patrick Mahomes is. He's one like a Peyton Manning. He's one like a Tom Brady. He's able to see fit based on what he's seeing defensively, and he's able to change what comes in.
Yes.
He's able to change.
You give him that kind of latitude.
Yeah. So hearing it from Andy, coming out saying I don't think he's throwing him under the bus, but it's a clear sign that there might be slight frustration. When I call it, let's just run it.
Yeah, if that's what you want, would you call it, like you said, call a hard run. So we get up there, we line, and we call it. Ain't no audible out of it, none of that. Yeah. Because here's the thing, Ocho. Really? Do I really? So I take the ball out of Patrick Mahomes' hand to put the ball in Kareem Hunt's hand or put the ball in the rookie hand? Now, if you telling me I got Jonathan Taylor, or you telling me I got Saquon, you telling me I got Derrick Henry, okay. Right. There's a probability or a greater chance that I leave it on.
Right.
But I got guys back here, man. I just got guys. So no, I would rather have the ball in Patrick Mahomes' hand. And he made some reads, but I think the thing is now, Ocho, is that yes, they'll have a chance in every game, right, but they need to upgrade that roster. They don't rush the passer, they don't attack the passer like they once did.
Okay.
The running game is really Patrick Mahomes is their running game. Kareem Hunt will get you tough yards, a tough 2, 4th and 1. They run that inside handoff where they fake it and spin it to no.
Right.
No.
Can you imagine if Jamal Charles was playing in this era for the Kansas City Chiefs?
Yeah. I would have traded a 2nd-round pick to get Achane.
Whoa. That's scary.
Yeah.
Now that's scary. That's scary. But to have a back like that can hit his head off the goalpost from anywhere on the field, and then have the receivers you have with Patrick Mahomes. Listen, you can't have everything, though, huh?
No,
you can't have everything. But
they're gonna have to upgrade, Ocho. You know, Ocho. Even Tom, they upgraded every year. Most of the time, it was a different back. Now James White might have been their 3rd down back, but they had a different back, and they needed. You got to upgrade. Yeah, you've got to upgrade. The New York Jets, Ocho, are benching Justin Fields for backup Tyrod Taylor. The move comes following the 27-14 loss to Patriots last Thursday night, the game in which Fields threw for 116 yards on 15 of 26 passing. Fields signed a 2-year, $40 million deal with the Jets last spring. The contract guarantees him $20 million in 25 and another $10 million in 26. Ocho, does this benching suggest that the Justin Fields experiment is officially over?
Yes, it does. And I hate that for young Bull. I'm just gonna be honest. I hate that for him. And not only is the experiment over, it puts the Jets back in the same position that they've been in for a very long time since Joe Namath. Is in search of a quarterback number 1. They're back in search of quarterback number 1. I really was pulling, for Justin Fields and hoping this would be his season to have his own team. Things didn't go well with the Bears. He went to Pittsburgh. We saw flashes. Of brilliance, leading that Pittsburgh Steelers team offensively to a 4-2 record before he was benched for Russell Wilson, that Mike Tomlin had said would be the starter once he gets back healthy. Now, Justin Fields, this is your team. You quarterback number 1. You have nothing to worry about. You don't have to look over your shoulder. You can play freely, Just minimize your mistakes, protect the ball, and try to run that offense as efficient as you possibly can. And to this point, we're in week 10, damn near, if I'm not mistaken. Week 10, yeah?
Yeah, we about to head into week 12.
Oh, shit. Well, we in week 12. And just...
No, week 13. This is week 12, yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
About to head into week 12.
Yeah, at this point, based on the numbers, what you've seen, we've talked about it all the time. having games where you got 20, 30 yards at the half.
Yeah, man.
Like,
come on, man.
45
yards passing, an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, you
not
can't.
Okay. Once I get that, but Ocho,
Multiple
45,
back to
54.
back to back,
man. No.
And sometimes when I think about it, Unc, it's like sometimes I think they sabotaging him, but I know that's not the case. I know it's not the case because they can only sabotage you so much, It hurt. I hurt for young Bull because he really wanted the opportunity to be quarterback number one, and it just hasn't panned out or worked out.
No, hadn't even been close.
The Jets is probably one of the worst situations to go to because you have to be that much better at the quarterback position than everything around you. You got to be able to elevate everybody else around you, and he's not that kind of quarterback.
Man, Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams couldn't help him.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
So, you put that green and white on, you already know.
Damn. Well, listen, Tyrod, proven veteran. Tyrod gonna get in there, and the one thing about him, he gonna move.
He gonna let it by now. Tyrod will let it go.
He gonna move that ball too. He gonna move that ball. I wonder who the Jets got this week.
Who the Jets play? The Ravens.
Oh, hell no. Shit.
Hey, in Baltimore, Tyrod, hey, that's what Tyrod started. Remember, Tyrod was the backup to Joe Flacco.
Yeah, the Joe, yeah, I remember. Yeah, sure was.
And he started in Buffalo. He took Buffalo to the playoffs. People forget that.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Jeffery
Simmons said he's tired of sugarcoating things and is sick of the Titans not playing complimentary football. Let's take a listen to what Jeffery Simmons had to say.
Can't have many false starts. We need to be better. I mean, we can't keep sitting up here saying the same thing, trying to sugarcoat it for the media, for anybody. And I said it in the locker room, I said it on the field. I'm tired of sugarcoating. I mean, we need to be better. At the end of the day, we need to protect Cam better. Simple.
There was a defense when knowing if you give up 2 touchdowns or whatever, that's going to be hard to win.
Man, at the end of the day, it's about complementary football. We have to play better team football. Sometimes the offense will be playing good. Sometimes the defense. But how can we play good as a team, three-face? We not playing good team football right now, and it's showing. And Mike said it in practice Friday. We had freaking 4 false starts Friday. We playing at home. We shouldn't have that many false starts. Don't care. I'm tired of trading feelings. I'm tired of losing. That's what I'm tired of doing.
Ooh, man, he frustrated, boy.
Yeah. You talking about the offensive line. He said, how we have that many false starts and we play it at home?
At home, yeah. You shouldn't have any because the noise is on your side. Or the lack of noise is on your side, especially when the offense is out there on the field. Yep. Shouldn't be any issues. I understand what he's saying, and the key word that he kept saying over and over is complementary. Offense play well, defense play well. There has to be some type of balance on both sides. Now you're not going to execute on every single drive, every single drive, but meet me halfway. Keep us off the field for a little bit. Don't go 3 and out 3 times. I'm just throwing that. I'm just throwing that number out there. But in general, the defense is tired. Give us a chance to rest. Let's put together some drives, some consecutive drives together. Give us a chance. They're not even with the way they're playing. They're not even giving themselves a chance to win games. Now it was a little close.
Be in position to get the number 1 pick again this year. I mean, in 26, Ocho.
Yeah, and my dog. My dog hurt.
You got to suck to get the back-to-back number 1 picks.
Hey, that's tough. Well, hell, you know how bad you ought to have it.
You in the old Bengals territory. You are in the old Colts territory.
Yeah, but
because y'all did that, right, Ocho?
Who?
The Bengals.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Bengals was bad.
Ja'Marr Carter, Big Daddy Dan Wilkinson.
Hey, the Bengals was bad, huh? I'm talking about back then.
You do realize I was in the league when y'all was terrible.
Yeah.
Y'all come a long way, Ocho.
Yeah, we have. Yeah,
the Colts was terrible too. Hey, the Patriots was terrible too.
Terrible.
There were a lot of terrible teams.
They were bad. They were bad. Hey, but Tennessee got a long way to go, huh? You know how bad you had. You heard me. You know how bad you had to be to get.
Or say the team. Hold on. Ooh-wee. Ocho, I'm trying to think who's the last team to have back-to-back number 1 overall picks. So, like we said, like the Bengals,
right?
Did with Kajana, I think it was Kajana Carter and Big Daddy Dan Wilkerson. Ooh.
The same team did it twice.
Damn.
What happened?
The same team has done it twice.
Who was that?
Ooh, they woulda done it twice, back to back, number 1s overall.
Oh, just the Bengals?
No. You want the team or you want the years?
Oh, you give me the years, I'm probably gonna get it.
Browns did it twice.
Oh yeah, with Tim Couch and the guy from Penn State.
Oh, Cleveland.
99 and 2000.
Yeah.
But it was 17 and 18.
Oh yeah, Baker Mayfield and Myles Garrett.
Oh.
What was the defensive lineman? Courtney Brown.
I remember.
Because Courtney, if I'm not mistaken, I think Courtney went 1 and what you call him went 2, didn't he? Yeah. Didn't LeVar go 2 to Washington after Courtney? Because they was on the same team, I think. Just like the Colts had the first 2 picks, and they took Steve Entman and they took the guy from Texas A&M. Quentin Coriat.
Yeah, Courtney Brown to the Browns.
To Washington, yeah.
But they had LeVar and Curtis Samuel, so 2 and 3.
Wow.
Mm.
Chris Samuel, the offensive lineman. Yeah. Man. Yeah, it's tough, Ocho. And that's where you gotta have real strong leadership. Because when one side is pulling their weight and the other side ain't pulling their weight,
right. Yeah.
Frustration start to bubble.
Yeah, Tennessee.
You gotta have some real strong leadership.
Tennessee had some chances to win that game. So I understand.
They did. They absolutely did.
Yeah.
They absolutely did.
I understand this.
All right, Ocho, it's time for our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q and A. Dr. Frankie L. Bellamy, say it with me now. The stars of the stars at night are big and bright. The deep in the heart of Texas. How about them Cowboys? Really, Doc? Y'all beat the Raiders. And you proud about that, Doc?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe you, Doc. I can't believe you. It's about time y'all done lost about 50 games.
Yeah. Hey. Said they was gonna win now.
Yeah, you. Ocho. Yo. She said the last 4 weeks they go win it. They got beat last 4 weeks. So she won for 4.
Hey, yo,
if she had the casino, she ain't got no money. They done got all her money. Hey, she eat her and the hubby eating with vouchers. She ain't got no money. El Prey just saw you had the John Mayer Rolex on the other night. The new one just rolled out in 2026 around the corner. Do you plan on treating yourself? No. I mean, maybe if I get my 5,900 out of Ocho, I might be able to do a little something.
Think about my kids, Think about Christmas, Think about French fry little face if she wake up and ain't got no presents in the morning. Think about, baby Kennedy and Cha-Cha, Now my older kids, they don't want for much. What about my 3 babies?
What about Shannon?
Huh?
What about Shannon?
Ash and Jordan got you?
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know which. I mean, I can't get no real turkey. I got to get turkey from the deli. That's what I'm having for Thanksgiving. Yeah, turkey from the deli.
Hey, and that's tough. That's tough.
I mean, you know, I ain't eating no ham. I'm eating Spam.
Damn, Spam.
I mean, your boy shooting bad. Your boy bad.
And I can send somebody down there to cook for you.
Nah, if you see my 5,900, I get it. 67 now, Ocho.
I don't know. That's a little bit too much interest there, boy.
Oh,
hey.
Whoa.
Hey, in this economy, hey, don't do that.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Don't do that.
It's my money that I'm missing in this economy.
Yeah.
Illy_ill. Ocho, I wanted to give you a day to get your tears but hey, BTA, my Steelers gave you yesterday. Love you both, Unc and Ocho. Yeah, Ocho, they did. Ooh, they put something on y'all. Ocho, what did I tell you? Right on cue. I said, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, Ocho.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco gonna get off to a great start. He gonna have a couple of games where you like, hey, Joe doing that thing. And then I said, Ocho, he'll turnover machine. Hit Kyle Douglas right between the numbers, didn't he, Ocho?
Hey, that robber, you know, you never see that coming now, Unc. You never see that robber coming. Obviously, that dig route was there. And where the safety started at before the snap, right before the ball snapped, he went right there. He went right there in that little spot. And to me, it's a blind spot for the quarterback too, because at pre-snap, hell, he was back deep and started creeping down. He never saw it coming.
Tell the people, they call it robber. We used to call it lurk.
Yeah.
What's his job? To rob anything that's coming across.
Coming across the middle, yeah. Yeah.
Brandon Martinez, ain't no way Jerry letting GP. He a Cowboy, and fans love him. Jerry paying that bag.
Yeah, see?
I hope you guys right.
I mean, common sense would have been paying Michael Parsons too, but all of a sudden now when it come to George Pickens, things are going.
No, he hadn't dug in. He hadn't dug in on Michael. Michael had done rubbed him the wrong way. He thought he had a chance. Jerry one of them good old boys. The handshake means everything. He said Michael shook his hand and walked out of there. He thought they had a deal.
Yeah.
And once he said they didn't have no deal, Jerry said, nah. He even told him, Michael and his agent says, you know what? I'll take the original contract that we agreed upon. Jerry said, no, you'll play on a regular salary and that's where we are.
Damn.
Ocho, PWS says, thoughts on Paul and Joshua happening in December. Anything, any prediction on how it will go? Yeah, if it's not handicapped, Anthony Joshua will knock him out.
Yeah. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. You know how much experience,
I think Andrew Joshua won the gold medal. Didn't he win the gold medal for the super heavyweights in the Olympics?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know Anthony Joshua's history, but I'm thinking about ring experience. That's pretty much it. And I commend Jake Paul for what he's done. I commend him for the work he's put in and how serious he's taken the sport. You know, from going from a YouTuber and actually taking it seriously and dedicating his life to boxing and entertaining, you know, in his own lane and creating a lane for himself in the sport. So you can't handicap a fight like this too, huh? It's not.
He won the gold medal, Ocho, in the 2012 Olympics in London.
Yeah.
And the super heavyweight, same one Klitschko, the same one Lennox Lewis. Yes.
Hey, this ain't no exhibition. This shit counts.
Okay.
It counts. So listen, listen. Sometimes you bite off more than you can chew, but maybe he could shock the world. Maybe he can shock the world, but the chance of shocking the world against an experienced boxer who's been under the bright lights, biggest stage.
This man was the heavyweight champion
of the world. The world.
Like I said, if it's a straight up, if it's a real boxing match,
it is. Normally, Jake has done exhibitions. This counts on their record. This counts on Anthony Joshua's record.
Well, it's going one round. No, Anthony Joshua can punch.
Can he? He can what? Man, who you telling? Them heavyweights.
No, they say heavyweight. He ushered in what Riddick Bowe and them ushered in.
Yeah.
That super heavyweight.
Yeah,
them 250s, 255s.
Yes.
Those guys, Vladimir Klitschko, Lennox Lewis, Riddick Bowe, those big ass Tyson Fury. Mm-hmm. Those big Ali weighed 205.
Yeah, he would like.
Floyd Patterson weighed 200. That's what a heavyweight was.
Yeah.
Now, Big George Foreman was a super heavyweight, 235, 240.
Yep.
Now all these guys in that division.
Yeah, I like what he's doing. I like what he's doing. And the only thing, the ring experience that Anthony Joshua has over Jake Paul, I mean, it can get dangerous. It can be very dangerous. So
Look, he believed in his skill. I love the fact that he took it serious. He hired professional people.
Yes.
He studied the craft. Mm-hmm. He got people to help him get better at his craft. Mm-hmm. This is what we wanted to see. Stop fighting guys that was washed up in their particular sport, be it basketball, be it UFC, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
If you're serious about that, okay, go fight guys that this is what they do for a living.
Can I tell you something, Monk?
Yes.
There is no amount of training. There is no amount of training Jake Paul can do that can allow him to compete against elite fighters.
Oh, yeah.
Have been boxing for a living since they was 4 or 5 years old. There's nothing you can do to make up that time. It's impossible. And can you imagine if they go into that fight December 19th in Miami and Anthony Joshua decides to add overwhelming pressure and become a pressure fighter and just come forward all fight long? Like you're not used to that. I don't care. But I don't care how much sparring you do.
And he ain't used to fighting somebody that size, Ocho. Anthony Joshua is huge.
I was just getting ready to say that. You know, so listen, I wish Jake Paul all the luck, you know, in that fight against Young Bull.
This man, he's 6'6".
Yeah, I thought he was 6'4".
6'6". They got him listed at 6'6".
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be one everybody's gonna be tuned in because you want to see it. You want to see it. You know, can Jake Paul do what most would consider the impossible? Getting in the ring, you know, with limited experience and fighting against an elite fighter who was really experienced and make it into a fight.
He's 6'6", 245 pounds.
Jesus.
I'm really proud of that. The heavyweight, I mean, Big George was really the only what they call now, so even though it's the heavyweight division, a super heavyweight. Guys that weigh 240, you look at Lennox Lewis. You look at Vladimir Klitschko. You look at Vitaly Klitschko. You look at Fury. You look at those guys. Huge. 6'5", 6'6".
Hey, you know what could be scary too, Unc?
What that?
Even with all the training, when he feel that power one time and he never got hit,
that's like getting kicked in the face by a mule.
When you feel that power, even if you parry or even if you block and you feel that power hit them gloves, boy.
That's why the heavyweights. That's why you got to punch his chance, because that division, they turn the lights out with one punch,
one shot.
Now, yeah, you got some guys that can punch like that, but in the heavyweight, hey, I guess like you said anything can happen in a fight.
Yeah.
But it's just hard. And I know he's a little older. He's 36. That's not over the hill. Now these guys fighting now well into their 40s. But I just think if no holds barred, this is a sanctioned sanctioned fight.
It is.
It's just hard for me to see Jake Paul beating him. Not saying that he can't. It's just hard for me to see that he will beat him. Montavious Hurd, y'all Cowboys haters trying y'all best to convince Pickens to leave. JJ see what he's doing, just like we do what JJ do what it takes to keep the pick. Nah, I'm just saying he's gonna want to get paid. Just like you go on your job and you do your job at a high level, you want to get paid. Now, if they don't pay you and there's somebody else that has the same type of job that you can go over there and do it and they're going to pay you, you're not going to say, well, man, hey, I just love it here. No, you're a Cowboy lover and you want him to stay.
Yeah.
I don't lose any sleep either way. I want the man to get compensated for his work. If Dallas compensates him, so be it. But he's earned the right to be compensated accordingly. Bria Carter, I can see Pickens signing with the Bills. Allen and Pickens, I can see that too.
Now we talking.
I told you that, don't you?
Now we talking. You put goddamn George Pickens over there with Josh Allen, man. Man, listen. All right, I don't want to piss off the Cowboys fans. I'm gonna let Pick finish the season off.
Peacemakers. If Edwin Moses 122 straight hurdle races win, the greatest feat in sports. Yeah, 100 finals, 122 straight finals. I'm trying to think. Who beat him? Andre Phillips. Was it Andre Phillips that beat him? I don't think it was Kevin Young. Kevin Young had the world record at 46.76. I think it was Andre Phillips that beat him. Who beat Edwin Moses? Because I think he won two gold medals and a bronze. Oh, no, Ash, I'm sorry. Ash, you see how she covered her mouth, Ocho?
She said,
I said, Ash, I think it was Andre Phillips that beat him. I said, Ash, look it up. It was Andre Phillips. I was like, well, damn, Ash. That mean the chat couldn't hear you. You normally blurt out the answers.
Hey.
Man, Old Morehouse, if I'm not mistaken, 84. I think he won 76 and 84. And then got the bronze in 88 because we boycotted 80 because it was in Moscow because they invaded Afghanistan.
Damn.
Did he win in 76 in Montreal or was it 84, 88? No, Edwin. Because he won 2 gold medals and a bronze. I'm sorry, Jordan. I'm sorry. It's an amazing streak. I don't know if we'll see Brett Favre's streak broken. Damn near 300 starts in football.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll see that broken, Ocho. I don't know if we'll see that broken. Not in football. I don't know if we're going to see AC Green. I think AC Green got over 1,100 starts in basketball. Damn, now, I understand 82 games.
Injuries?
Huh?
No injuries? AC Green?
Nah, AC was a virgin, so, he was, he was sturdy.
He was pure?
Yeah, pure.
Did they just say that, or was he really?
He said it. I mean, that's what the thing. Now, I would think had someone, taken that from him, they would have reported it, they would have said it. So
right.
I have no reason to believe that
anything otherwise.
Right. Yeah, I mean that is an amazing streak. I mean, that thing lasted 122 races, finals. Carl Lewis's had, I think Carl Lewis won 65 consecutive long jump finals. I think the Cuban Greco-Roman wrestler winning 5 gold medals.
Okay, yeah, I know who that is. I know about him.
Oh man. I mean, you really have to you really have to sit down and really think about it and okay, what are we comparing? What are we actually? Because there's some pretty amazing feats.
Oh yeah.
But that is pretty impressive. 97, sup fellas, start cut trade, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, Tony Parker. Ooh. The best all-around point guard of this bunch is Jason Kidd. He could assist, he could rebound, he could defend at an elite level.
Yeah.
So I'll start, kid. Trade Parker. I'll cut Nash.
Damn.
Daniel Cummings. Ocho, bring back the sombrero.
Hey. I got September, Spanish Heritage Month. I got it.
Remedy 944. Where's the love for Big Quentin Williams and Big Kenny Clark? Tell Saquon they're looking for a new girlfriend. Looking for a new girlfriend next weekend. Oh, the big man played well. I mean, Zua played well tonight. Yeah. They got after the court. Look, I'm not saying the Cowboys didn't play well, but it's hard to judge them when you're playing the Raiders.
Yeah,
because the Raiders are so inept on that side of the football.
Mm-hmm.
So, if they win against the Eagles and they play, we'll give them the credit. I don't have no problem giving the Cowboys credit.
Right.
But we saw how they look when they played the Cards. That didn't go too well.
Right.
So it's really hard to grade them playing the Raiders. So I think, look, they got a 5-week stretch here that we'll find out a lot more about the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Dwayne Jackson, Ocho, are you going to the Florida Classic this weekend? Go Rattlers.
Hey, matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna call Coach Cozy. I'm going to the game. If I can't go field side, then I'll go with the band. I'll call Shelby Chipman. I'll sit with the band. But what we got Saturday? We got the show Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned that because we finna whoop the you know what out of Bethune-Cookman.
Oh, y'all. Oh, okay. Where's the game? Where's the game?
Right there in Orlando, the Classic.
Oh, okay.
Right in Orlando, Unc. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think it might be at the Jaguar Stadium.
Really?
I think so. I'm not mistaken. Wait, no.
Well, the Jaguar Stadium is in Jacksonville.
I'm tripping. What stadium would it? I forgot the stadium. In Orlando, Unc. I forgot the big.
Don't start me the line.
Yeah,
they got a stadium in or I guess where they play the Pro Bowl at or something. Well, they don't even play the Pro Bowl anymore. So
yeah. I can't think of the stadium, but yeah, you know what? Now that you said it, I was going. Yeah, I'm going to the Classic, man. So if you go to the Classic, if you see the band, I'll probably be sitting right there with the band. If I'm not with the band, I'll be on the field.
Yeah. Ocho, Merry Christmas. Here's $6,700. I owe you. Yeah, tell me about it. This man gonna give me my money for a Christmas gift.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good gift, huh? That's a good gift. Think about it. If I give you money too early, how am I get my daughter the horse for Christmas?
What if I wanted a horse?
You don't know how to ride.
I do.
Your hips bad.
Oh, I'm riding the horse. He ain't on my back. I ain't got to carry him.
I'm saying, how you gonna get your legs over the horse if you got bad hips?
Easy.
Nah, you don't ride no horse. I've never seen you on a horse. Now you've seen me on horses multiple times. I know how to ride a horse. You know,
I grew up in the country. I was riding a horse. I rode a horse before you was born.
Okay, let's do this. How about we add that to the list of things we can do? As far as content creating, fishing, hunting, riding horses. Bowling, ping pong, shooting pool. I mean, hang gliding. Deep sea diving. I mean, it's spear fishing.
Oh Lord have mercy!
It's so much stuff. So much stuff.
You see that guy? You see that guy held his breath for 29 minutes underwater?
That wasn't real. They edited that. That's impossible. The human body can. It's impossible. It's impossible. Even if you train for that, it's impossible. The nomads. I forgot exactly where they are. That free dive and dive to get stuff. They can't even 29. You know how long 29 minutes is?
Yeah, I do know how long 29 minutes is.
Man, shh. No.
11 minutes is the work without. I guess he breathed pure oxygen. I don't know.
You can train for that. As far as
they call oxygen assisted. So it's not like you take that one last deep breath and then you go under. That means you got to slow your heart rate down to probably less than 10 beats a minute.
Slow as hell.
Yeah, Because that's how alligators, crocodiles, things like that. They slow their heart rate down, just like poof.
Mm-hmm.
Poof. Me, Ocho. When I was at my prime, I was in the mid-40s.
40 what?
40 beats a minute.
Oh, I thought you were talking about being underwater.
Man, I ain't even been in a bathtub in 30 years.
Oh, you only take showers?
I only take showers.
Oh, well, you fancy. Oh, you fancy. Okay.
Man, I get that bathtub, that ring running till it probably look like Saturn. Man, please. I did.
Yeah, no.
Sawyer Carson, Ocho always say if he on the bench, they don't contribute. I know Joe Burrow's great, but doesn't matter how good you are if you can't play. Stop being biased, Ocho. He's injured more than he plays. He ain't lying, Ocho.
Yeah, you're right.
And he ain't gonna be there. Guess what, Ocho? He ain't gonna play this season either. Because once y'all lose Sunday, and y'all will. Oh, y'all on the bye. Oh no, y'all had your bye week, and y'all will lose.
Yeah. Right, who we play this Sunday?
Oh,
we play the Patriots.
Oh, yeah,
we play the Patriots. We play the Patriots.
And you didn't want to tell me that. You know y'all about to catch this L.
Hey, we gonna see.
Oh, Henderson about to run for $150. Drake May gonna throw for $250.
Oh, man, I forgot about Henderson, man. And we struggle stopping the running. Buddy fast.
You sure do. And Buddy got speed to burn.
Fast, boy. Damn, man. And I got to work the Ravens. I got to work the Thanksgiving game.
Who played Thanksgiving? The Ravens?
Ravens Bengals.
Oh, that's another L for y'all.
So I'm gonna be at M&T.
You gonna lose your appetite.
No, I'm not gonna lose my appetite. I'm doing my EA stuff.
Yeah.
Damn.
Kobe J, CD, and Pickens probably got caught sneaking to the casino last night. Quentin Williams looked good. Yeah. Quentin looked really good. He said he wanted to win. They got him surrounded by guys that Jerry's done it with Digizua and Jadeveon Clowney, and I didn't see Fowler tonight. Williams can rush the passer. 53 got a sack. I didn't catch his name, but they played well. They played well. Give them credit. They played well, but I don't really know how to properly evaluate them considering who they went up against.
Right.
Kamara 0-0-1-2-3-4. As a Falcon fan, I want to get Mike McCarthy as a head coach to develop Michael Penix. And with 8 straight losing seasons, I think Mike will get us to the playoffs. Why do people resist Mike McCarthy? Because he had success in Green Bay and Dallas. He did. He won. I mean, didn't win much. I mean, 12-5 seasons, 3 of those in Dallas. Mm-hmm. But I think they won one playoff game. Didn't they beat the Patriots? I think they were the one that Tom Brady's last game in the playoffs. They ended up beating 30-0, 30-3, something like that. Will Victor Chase Hawk Tui moment cost them $500K. Should have gave all Ocho instead. Ocho could have cut Unc to $6,700. Love the show. Yeah, he had a lapse. Bad judgment. And he seemed like a guy that he bought his paper. Oh, yeah. He ain't gonna lose 500 more in no bull job like that. I promise you that. Samuel LeGrand, Ocho, let them know they got to get on that McDonald's diet.
Yeah, hey, the injuries continue to pile up. They continue to pile up year after year. Same stuff. Soft tissue injury here, soft tissue injury there. A tear here, a break here, a break there. And for some reason, I'm just saying. Everybody laugh at me, and I'm on to something. I'm telling them on to something. All 32 teams. I'm asking you again. Bring me in as your nutritionist. You got to have a healthy balance of both. Eating healthy all the time is why people's bodies are breaking down.
That's why?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Shedeur said, I seen that film from 96. They robbed that pick from the defense, how mad you were after the game, and I seen you wanted to block it. I was blocking, Shedeur. Yeah, I'm still mad about that. Terrence G said, come on, guys. Bears haven't been in first place since 2018. Can we get a little more attention? Yes, I'm prepared to take the heat if we lose. Now, we gave y'all some love yesterday. We've been talking about Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Ocho picked them to be good at the beginning of the season. So we were talking about them before anybody else was talking about them.
Told you to
but no, and we said don't look now, but they're in first place. No, but the Bears look good. They look good. Bears Gang 268, somehow Ocho predicted that both the Panthers and the Bears would improve, but couldn't see the Bengals being a dumpster fire.
Ocho?
How?
Hey, that's not necessary. That's not necessary. When it comes to the Bengals, obviously I'm bet with my heart. I predicted that. I wasn't really using logic. But when it came to the Bears and the Panthers, I understood with the offseason acquisitions. I understood what they did in the draft. I understood what the Bears did going to get a coach that was very, very good, that was very creative. And I understood Caleb Williams' not only mindset, but his skill set. I understood what he was able to do and the relationship. You know, when you put someone as creative as Ben Johnson, you put him with a great skill set like goddamn Caleb Williams, I understood what you was going to get.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce Young, the way he ended the season last year, I already knew it was up for them. I already knew there's only one way to go, and that was up. And how they doing the season. Okay.
Good.
All right.
Hey, bro, Unc and Ocho. Could y'all shout out my little bro, Lele, for his 17th birthday. He rushed for 5 touchdowns to lead his team to the 3rd round. Lele, happy 17th birthday.
Lele, what up, twin?
Congratulations on the big-time game. Congratulations on the team win, and good luck moving forward in the playoffs. Dizzle from MTP, he a Bronco. He knows how to ride a horse. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Elijah McIver, what's up, Unc and Ocho? Love from Hinesville, Georgia. That's what I'm talking about. That's Fort Stewart, 24th Infantry Division. Does Unc have a deal with Marvel Looney Tunes to get all these T-shirts? No, I do not. Marvel Looney Tunes, hey, make it happen. That concludes this episode of Nightcap. We want to thank each and every one of you for joining us as the Dallas Cowboys run their record to 4-5-1. The Raiders dropped to 2-8 thanks to a 33-16 victory over the Raiders. Dak Prescott, very impressive. 25 of 33, 268, 4 touchdowns. And the defense sacked Geno Smith 4 times as they went, and Quentin Williams in his debut had a sack and a half and a tackle for loss. He played extremely, extremely well. George Pickens, 9 catches, a $144 and a touchdown. CeeDee Lamb had 5 for 66 and a touchdown. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, and that is my partner and co-host, Liberty City's own Bengals Ring of Fame honoree, a former Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Thank you for your support. Thanks to you, all of this is possible. And thanks to you, we'll continue to grow. Thank you again. Thanks for your support and your continued support. Head over to LaPortierCognac.com if you're trying to get shaved by LaPortier and you can't find it in a city or a state near you. Order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. It is the best tasting premium VSOP cognac on the market. Try it, compare it against others, and we're sure you'll see that we have the smoothest, best tasting cognac on the market. Please drink responsibly and be safe. Head over and check out my media company page on all of its platforms. Shay Media and my clothing company, 84 with 84 being spelled out. The link is pinned in the chat. Again, the Dallas Cowboys 33, the Las Vegas Raiders 16. Dallas now 4-5-1. Raiders fall to 2-8. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We'll see you with the 3rd member of the Big Three on Wednesday. ISO Joe. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We're out. Peace.